if you like the John Wick movies, you 100% need to go see Ballerina. I think this movie is fantastic and on par with, and maybe have better action sequences than some of the John Wicks.
2-hour movie with maybe 90 minutes of plot. It's overburdened. Honestly, the movie doesn't even start until about 40 minutes in. Like the whole first 25 minutes is the most boring slog I've been through in a while.
Really?
Yes. Also, if you are leveraging some of the most kinetic, cool stuff in action, this was boring. I found the way that it was shot so incredibly pedestrian. It was very sauceless.
CultPOP!
What's up to all our fellow sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation, and thank you from the bottom of ours for tuning into the CultPOP Podcast Live, episode 127. I leave that up to you.
Yeah, the
bottom of ours.
It could be.
Like
it could be the bottom of your feet.
If you're Quentin Tarantino,
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino. You're up, Alice.
Oh my God, it's my line. If you're new here, this is a place where we talk about movies, comics, TV, the versatility of the portable flamethrower, and all the things that scratch your nerdy itch.
Tonight we're broadcasting you live from Young Chunk, a Bomb-Ass podcast studio in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I'm your killer host, JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19127, a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks like yourselves. So please come buy my rad-ass stuff with your rad-ass cash. With me tonight are my partners in crime. First up is the co-host of your other favorite podcast, Inside the Morgue, Alice.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Hi. And, no, that's it. No.
And me. You know what? I do appreciate that you also gave the postal code in case the street address
Wasn't
and the
enough?
city was not enough. That's good.
True.
Area code 630. Is it 630?
215, isn't it?
215? I don't know. I've never
Wait,
had
our
it.
area code's still a thing?
I've never had it. 10-digit
Yes.
dial's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, like, as far, because mine's still
raise your hand if you
215.
have a landline and you need area codes.
Right?
It's really just 10-digit dial for
That's what I'm
your
saying.
phone.
Thank you.
yeah.
You get
Anyway,
it.
most
Hold on.
importantly,
Yes.
with us tonight in the booth is our expert producer, Dylan. Hey, Dylan.
What up?
If anyone that's watching or listening is wildly impressed with what's happening in front of their eyes right
As
now,
they
how
should
could they not
be.
be?
As they should
How
be.
could they not be?
what do they need to know about Young Chunk HQ, the spaces, the services? How can they inquire, and where and when and how and in what context?
That was a loaded question. but
Template?
I think the most important thing to know is my email, dylan@youngchunk.com, which you'll see at the bottom of the screen here.
And
Put
then-
that email in your email machine.
No, he
My
has
finger-
it.
Email
it'll-
machine.
It's
it'll
not
get to
below
me.
us. He has it.
My finger.
Yeah.
You're on it.
I'm on
He
it.
And I'd
has
still
it.
point
Sorry,
down. I
you
still
guys
wanna
haven't
touch it.
really. You guys don't seem to like that. It seems like you like to point.
I want to touch it.
You want to point? All right. All right. It's back on you guys. Point to it.
Now,
There you go.
now go to you.
Okay.
And we'll just
yeah.
point
There it is.
Keep it on you. Keep our vocals, but your face.
Oh. Follow, like, mimic it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
Hey,
Just guess
tonight
what we're
we'll be
gonna say.
discussing two big releases this past weekend, one in theaters and one direct to streaming. We're referring to Ballerina from the world of John Wick and Predator, Killer of Killers from the world of Predator, respectively.
Yeah.
Oh,
Respectively, meaning the one in theaters and the one in direct to streaming.
Yes.
is the first and the second.
yeah.
I was proud of that.
It's a little language
Yeah.
lesson. Yeah.
Anyway,
But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been up to this week, what we've been watching, and maybe some listener emails and
Not emails, but comments.
comments.
We have no
All right,
emails.
Cool.
a gentle reminder before we dig in: if you're here live, which is great, sounds great. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, just like our friend Dane, who's in the
Z.
chat. If you're watching this later, do it anyway.
We love a
Good
little
anyway.
back and forth, so pipe up in the chat and or send us emails at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Dane Z's in the chat saying, "What up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals?" Taken from the Bananas podcast. Damn it, I was going to steal that because that's great.
I love the
What's
Bananas
What's up, guys,
podcast.
gals, and non-binary pals? It's
Bananas
hard to say.
podcast is hilarious.
I've heard.
I've never heard of the Bananas podcast.
Oh my God, they read Bananas news stories.
What's Bananas news story?
Crazy news stories. Just
Oh,
like
oh.
insane.
Only
Bananas.
banana-themed news.
I'm gonna set a news alert for bananas, just bananas to
Yeah.
find out about like.
Yeah.
We're going to have another podcast called Bananas. Not
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
The other Bananas.
I've
podcast.
heard boys, girls, and MBs. I've heard.
Oh, NB's is good.
Yeah. But whatever works. How about all my friends?
Yeah.
Welcome, all my friends.
And my enemies.
Folks.
Yeah,
Folks.
my haters. So
I
we don't
say
have,
that on Inside the Morgue. I'm like, if you love us, recommend us to your friends. If you hate us, recommend us to your enemies.
Nice.
Says-
That's good.
it makes sense because they would
exactly.
if you don't like, they would like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of if they don't like, you would like. Hey,
Hi.
JD.
Hey.
This week, a whole 7 days since
Yes.
we last talked in front of microphones.
Yes.
What's poppin'?
What was popping for me this week was several things, but I forgot.
You have to flip when you
I-
answer
Ugh.
your question now.
There's so
I
many
forgot.
earrings.
I forgot what the first one was, so I replaced it with the second
Oh,
one.
I remember if you want to talk about both.
What was the first one?
Grommets.
Oh, grommets.
I remember
Listen,
things.
y'all, but I didn't bring the
That's good.
skateboards. Here's the thing. If you're a comic book fan, like Dainsy in the chat, and probably like most of us here, there is a really great slice of life comic book called Grommets by,
Rick Remender, Brian Posehn with art by Brett Parsons.
holy shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's good.
Nailed all
really
those
good
names.
book.
And it is basically 1985 period piece.
Southern California.
Yeah, Southern California, skate kids in high school, coming of age, getting into trouble, wanting to date girls, getting beat up by their dads and grandfathers who have
Oh.
Alzheimer's. So it's like
Oh.
a really good slice of life,
Yeah,
ins and outs, ups and downs of teenagehood.
but the
Um,
art is the
The
real
art's
story.
gorgeous, and it really does speak to me. Growing up in the punk scene and the skate scene in a different time period, slightly late.
I was nerdy. I
was nerdy too.
No, but I have no like.
I like how you took offense.
Yeah,
Like, how dare you?
I was a different type of nerdy
Look at me.
than skate kid. Yeah,
But
No,
yeah,
you're talking
it's-
about I was super cool and popular.
it was only. I'm sorry.
Excuse me
believe it.
while I
I'm
focus on
lying.
vampires. Yeah. Excuse me while I read Twilight for the 40th time.
And write fan fiction alone in my room.
God damn it.
Maybe there's songs, maybe there's not. We're all fucking nerds anyway.
7 issues. It just wrapped up, and it is delightful. Highly recommend. The trade paperback isn't out yet, but I imagine it will be.
Yeah.
Noel and I enjoyed the series so much that they released skate decks, the Grommets themed skate decks, and each of us
Yeah.
grabbed one.
Yeah,
So-
I'm never gonna use it. I don't know how to skateboard, but that shit's gonna go on my wall with Brett Parsons art.
I do
Awesome.
know how to
That's cool.
skateboard a little bit, but I probably also won't use it
You
because
won't
it's
touch
so
it.
beautiful.
I want to put that on the wall. That's gonna be an
Right?
art piece.
Art.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, highly recommend Grommets from Image Comics by
Written by Brian Posehn and Rick Remender with art by Brett Parsons, and I'm not sure who the colorer
Colorist
or
is. Yeah,
or
me neither.
inkers are. Sorry.
I forgot to do any of this. I meant to bring in the skate decks and show you. Anywhoomst,
What else has
my
been
real
poppin'?
poppins was The Handmaid's Tale, which started in 2017. It's gone for 6 seasons. And honestly, the last season, thought it was the end. I was just like, oh, that's a weird place to leave it. But somewhere in my head, I got it that is the last season. And so I was delighted and surprised to find out that there was a new season that just dropped very recently.
Vicious
And,
Marshmallow's in the chat. Sorry, he says he writes fanfic about CultPOP crew. It's
The
horribly
CultPOP
erotic.
crew,
Is
that's
this
us.
Tina Belcher? Your erotic
Yeah.
friend fiction?
It's you know what though, knowing Vicious Marshmallow, it's just like, and he touched his butt,
That's Tina Belcher.
And then- yeah.
You're describing Tina
And then-
Belcher's erotic friend
and
fiction.
then she high-fived him goodbye.
Literally.
It's horribly
That's straight out
erotic,
of Bob's
says
Burgers.
Vicious Marshmallow.
Horribly. Anyway, sorry, Handmaid's Tale.
So
I'm sorry.
anyway,
sorry.
have you guys? Did you guys watch The Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
I have not. I've read the book. I
We
have
used to
not
call it
watched
the
show.
depression session.
Yeah, that's why I haven't
Pretty
watched
accurate.
it.
Yeah,
I'm scared it'll just make me sad.
it
yeah,
will.
I bounced out and then came back.
Do you? Is there any more to that story? Like, where did you bounce out and where did you come back? Did you skip a bit, or you left off at a place and went back to that place eventually?
No, I skipped a bit.
Okay.
So my wife watches it, so I watched the first 2 seasons with her. I got pissed at the show.
Yeah.
And then I would peripherally jump in and out while she's watching it,
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh," and it was honestly, and this is not a knock at the show. It was never difficult to know what's happening by just jumping in.
Yes.
Mm.
It was so, the way it's kind of presented, it's just so incredibly melodramatic that you could just jump in.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
be like, oh, I guess she is now here and that person is an ally now when they weren't before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of go in. Everyone is great on the show. It just was something that I it's not that I needed breaks with. There's a point for me, when the show kept repeating the same dramatic beats and it felt like it was merely to prolong its runtime.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
She would go in and out and in and out and in and out. And there was
thought you were gone and they pull you back
there
in.
was once or twice where, and for me, like I'm a fan of endings. So for me, that was just kind of like, all right, just let me know when the real story starts back up because this is treading water.
Gotcha.
But I did watch the last couple of episodes with Sam. Yeah. So I did see the ending and it was a good ending, but then I found out that there's a spinoff. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, I'm finding out about it right this second. What's the spinoff?
There will be a spinoff that focuses on her daughter.
Oh, Hannah.
So the main story is not over.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like it was a really solid ending.
I also agree it was a really solid ending. But so like my reasons for jumping off the show was that, I'll wait till they start resolving actual things because now they're just kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
This felt like a really, really good spot.
Yeah.
And then I find out, we're just going to actually go back and forth again.
Fudge bucket.
And it kind of bothered me.
I don't know how I feel. Yeah, I'm a little bothered.
So like you could stop here and it's great.
Yeah, I highly recommend.
And maybe the new one will be fantastic, but
I'm going to try it
whatevs.
because I am such a big fan of this show that I will definitely try it in the same way that I liked Breaking Bad.
I was just going to say, we were just saying that you didn't think Better Call Saul would be as good as Breaking Bad.
It is as
surprised.
good.
Yeah.
It really is as good.
I drug my feet on that one for a long time.
I know,
everyone was telling me how good it is.
I feel like I just have to do it.
It can't be as good as Breaking Bad.
I have time now. I'm going to start.
We crushed it.
It really is.
Yeah, Sam and I crushed it last year.
Highly recommend Handmaid's Tale. If you don't like joy, you'll love this show. If you want to be sad,
it's prescient in the worst way possible.
If you're a little too happy, you need to be knocked down a few pegs.
Yeah. But if the world is too good for you right now,
you know what though? There's something oddly cathartic about watching something that aligns with your anger or your mood. So it might be a better watch right now than it was 5 years ago. Yeah. Like, this is encapsulating specific things that I want to scream about. So I'm channeling it into a show.
Yeah, sometimes it's like cathartic watch is good.
You watch something that's makes you cry.
I watch New Moon. Sometimes I watch Scream because it depends on if I'm sad and I want to be cheered up, I watch Scream. If I'm sad and I want to feel my feelings, I watch New Moon.
New Moon, nice.
Yeah.
Real quick before we move on though, it did get a little repetitive in the mids there.
Yeah, I was probably like 4 or 5, or like half of 3 into 4 and most of 4. It was just like okay. Like
yes,
yeah,
do the next part.
Yeah, like you've been in the kiddie pool for a really fucking long time. Go to the main pool.
But the reason that we were still glued to the TV each time is because Elizabeth Moss and Yvonne Strahovski, who play Serena Joy and June Osborne, are so goddamn good, as well as Ann Dowd. Who I never really knew of until Hereditary, and then she was so good in Hereditary when she showed up in Handmaid's Tale. I was like, ooh, I did the thing, I did the Elizabeth Moss. Say what you will about her religion,
whatever.
Yeah, she's so goddamn good. I just
we praise Tom Cruise enough.
And we also say what you will about his religion.
Yeah, it's true.
I was gonna say like it's weird like as long as everyone's assigned religion has some sort of fucked up thing around it, as long as you're not it's more complicated than black and white.
For sure. Yeah. Anyway, highly recommend. Hey, Alice.
Me.
What was popping with you this week?
It's been about a week. Sabrina Carpenter. You may have heard of her.
Here's the thing. I've heard of her. Tell me more. I know the name.
Before we started recording, we literally had you know who she is. No, I've heard of her.
Yeah,
I've heard of her, and I've seen that she has a new music video where she's wearing Daisy Dukes. That's all.
Man Child.
It's really fun.
The single just dropped. It's such a good song.
The song is called Man Child.
It's called Man Child.
She's not a man child. Okay.
No, but she criticizes man children.
Oh, good.
And it's such a good song. It's such a fun song. And I love Sabrina Carpenter. She was also one of my top artists last summer. She just had such fun like girl pop songs.
Yeah.
That it was like I was vibing with it last summer, and she just announced that she's dropping a new album.
End of the summer. So
but it's
gonna be Man Child all summer long, and then her album's gonna drop.
Man's Best Friend.
I haven't heard this song yet.
Man Child, it's so good.
It's really, really good.
So catchy. So
is it
her
a banger?
vocals are so. It's a banger.
Does it slap?
It slaps.
Okay.
It's a bop.
Does it bop?
Actually, I don't know if it's a bop.
It's a bop.
It's more of a banger that slaps because it's not really a dancing song.
Oh, I will dance to it.
I would dance to it.
You haven't been with me in my apartment.
Hang on.
I'm dancing to it.
So if we're talking like to me, let's say Charlie XCX's Von Dutch is a bop. Is that movie that song just progressive?
They're just saying
It's a
words that I don't understand.
featuring Billie Eilish. That's a bop.
That's a bop.
That was my number one song last year. I was in the 0.01% of listeners of that song.
What song?
Von
Yes,
Dutch.
by Charlie XCX featuring Billie Eilish.
I've heard of her.
But
Oh my
then,
God.
what was it? Wait, what is it? Banger, slaps, bops?
Yeah.
I think Charlie XCX bops. I think Sabrina Carpenter slaps because it's not as like percussive, but it's like really chill and like really good pop music.
I'm still gonna dance to it.
I didn't say don't dance to it.
He's
I
telling
heard
me
him
not to dance.
specifically
He's
say,
the dad in
"Don't-" That was
Footloose.
you were to say it. Damn it! Damn it!
I am Kevin Bacon.
Now go sit in your
I will
room
free the town of Manioc.
and think about what you did.
You won't let me dance to Man-Child.
No, you know what it's got? But it makes it because it feels like it has a little bit of almost like country twang to it.
It does. You're right.
So
yeah,
I'm not
It's
gonna-
like country meets synth pop.
It's pop
Oh, wait,
music,
what?
but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. It's pop music, but I'm not gonna like put it up there with like, you know,
You're not gonna play it
in
at a
the club.
Yeah.
It's more of like
I see what
an
you're
on the
saying.
beach summertime. Like that's
Yeah.
just a good.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Banger.
gotta listen to this. I've only listened to like maybe 2 or 3 albums in the past 6 months, and that's like the Beaches and the
They're coming to town.
Starbenders. Is that what their name? I just found a new band.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
so good.
Well,
I don't know Sabrina
Sabrina
Carpenter's
Carpenter, fun, girly songs, and I love Man-Child.
They're
The music video is really good too. Her
Oh.
music videos are always so good.
I agree.
Last summer she had so many beautiful music videos, and this one is so great. Cinematic masterpiece. It's just
Wow.
It's really
she really found
funny.
her style, and I just love that.
Well, she's
She's also fucking hilarious. She's so
I was
funny.
gonna say she's really funny, but it's the video is pure anarchy.
It's chaos. Absolute chaos.
Like
She's on rollerblades holding on to a truck, and like
Yeah, and
she's
then, like,
shooting guns at a pool table.
she's playing pool with a shotgun.
She kidnaps a dog.
There's one sequence where she's in a sidecar on a motorcycle, but it's a shopping cart. Like it's just a very anachronistic kind of
Okay.
like
She's
cool.
sipping wine out of like a sippy cup in one point. Yeah, it's
it's
while like
it's weird.
in a dangerous
I
situation.
can't
on the
tell
road.
if it's all just trying so hard.
No,
In
it
context,
works for
it's
her.
not.
It works.
It's
Okay.
it's more like I have a budget and an incredibly weird sense of humor.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
In the chat, Christopher Goodnight says Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad, but only because it has Breaking Bad shoulders to stand on. I get
Not
that.
untrue.
Howard got what he deserves.
Eh.
Oh, and Brad Whitford. Oh, that's the other thing.
Yeah, Bradley Whitford.
Bradley Whitford's in The Handmaid's Tale. God damn it. And every time he's on screen, I'm delighted. I
Yeah.
love that dude. Dane says Elizabeth Moss was also great in the Invisible Man movie. That's also true. Alice, what do you think of Renee Rapp's new song?
I actually don't know if I know Renee Rapp's new song. What's her new song? I do like Renee Rapp. She's
Oh.
also hilarious.
He's letting Noel know.
Nothing bops.
Nothing bops. It either is or isn't a bop.
So a bop is a noun.
It can be a bop that slaps,
But what makes it a
but it's not a slap
But
that
what
bops.
makes it a bop is that it does a bop is a verb.
Bop was a verb in the 50s.
Boppin'.
A bop is a verb, and calling something a bop is basically an adjective that you've turned into a noun. So like a bop pops. Yeah.
A bop bops. A bop does or does not bop.
Yeah, a bop bops.
Hey, Noel,
Yo.
what was popping for you this week?
This past week I revisited a couple of movies that I hadn't seen in a very long time. The first one being Dogma. They re-released 1999 Dogma, written and directed by Kevin Smith, in theaters for a limited time.
Starring everybody.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Jason Lee, George Carlin, Alan Rickman, Linda Fiorentino, Salma Hayek. Did I say George Carlin already?
George Carlin, yeah.
And of course Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith.
And
Who did I miss?
Alanis Morissette.
Movie The Cat. Well, that's kind of a spoiler. She's on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't care.
It's a
It's fine.
25-year-old movie.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's as old as Sabrina Carpenter.
Although it's not very available.
Yeah, so the whole reason for this re-release is the fact that it has been tied up in rights issues for the last like 15 years. So it's not on streaming anywhere. It's not available on video cassette, Blu-ray, DVD, anything. And people were selling their Blu-rays and DVDs for like $100 because you couldn't see it anywhere. They got the rights back and then they restored it from original negative. So it's a nice 4K transfer and all kinds of fun stuff.
And it's going to be available, right? There's a new release coming.
By the end of the summer. Well, by the end of, he said by Christmas time, it'll be available.
I'll probably pick it up.
But the movie, it really holds up. It's if anybody's never seen it or heard of it, just read the description. It's so incredibly weird that it's very, very steeped in Catholicism, but in the most irreverent, weird way. Like, it is a huge movie with ideas, but then those like really good ideas are laced with dick jokes.
May I?
Sure.
An abortion clinic worker with a special heritage is called upon to save the existence of humanity from being negated by two renegade angels trying to exploit a loophole and re-enter heaven.
Yeah, it's basically the whole movie is about how God gives man free will.
Yes.
And part of that free will is to speak for him on earth, or her, speak for them on earth. And when they do stupid things in their name, he's kind of beholden to it.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to bring popularity back to the church, a bunch of dumb priests in a marketing campaign decide to like negate sins, which could basically undo
the thumbs up Jesus.
All of creation. Yeah, it's very
Buddy Christ.
It's very,
Buddy
very,
Christ.
it's on YouTube for free.
Right?
That is a
Like,
bootleg, my guy. But
I don't know why
that's
that
fine.
was just so hard for me to
Right,
figure out.
I've been thinking like thumbs up, finger pointing. That's the Buddy Christ.
It's finger gun over here.
Okay.
Do we capture this?
Nailed it. Buddy Christ.
If you haven't seen it, it's really a wonderful movie that does hold up. The other movie that I watched this past weekend, so I got into, my wife was out of town, and every time she's out of town, I'll watch something that she would never be interested in watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you also order food.
Yeah, I ordered food that she can't eat.
What food you get?
I went old school. I went college Noel.
Oh.
And I ate frozen pizza.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that was your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen pizza.
What is the
Slaps.
frozen
There's
pizza?
something,
It also, does it bop?
barbecue chicken frozen pizza, really thin, overcooked.
Oh.
And it basically becomes just like a crunchy flatbread. It's awesome. Sorry, it's just good.
That's great.
If I ate chicken, that
stomach
would be
ache.
delightful.
Terrible stomach ache the whole time. And then I've got Chipotle.
God damn it.
Yeah. I
there
went
it is.
normal.
Yeah.
Whereas normally I would be like, oh, it's some weird Chinese food she doesn't like, or stuff that would like Indian that she can't eat. Yeah. Anyway, I watched some trauma movies.
Oh yeah. You
which,
do be loving them
which
traumas.
then got me onto. It reminded me about a movie called Detention from 2011. Have you ever seen it?
Go on.
Co-written and directed by Joseph Kahn. It stars Joshua Hutchinson.
Josh
Hutchinson, Dane Cook, Spencer
Peter
Locke,
Millar?
Shaylee Caswell. So this is a weird movie from 2011 that doesn't age entirely well in regards to how well.
I'm sorry, a trauma movie doesn't
No, it's not
age
trauma.
well?
It just it's like a trauma movie, but wasn't, right?
Vibes.
It is basically a slasher movie, a science fiction time travel movie, an alien movie put in a blender and then served to irreverent high school kids
Okay.
that break the fourth wall a couple times and screens.
As a copycat killer named after movie villain Cinderella stalks the student body at Grizzly Lake High School, a group of co-eds band together to survive while serving detention.
If I did roller derby, Cinderella would be my name.
That's good.
There's
right?
like 70 plots. They're all squeezed together. They don't make sense. It's self-referential. It's overwritten. But it's really charming.
Did you love it?
I kind of loved it.
Sounds like you loved it.
Yeah, and it's from 2011. It's 14 years old. There's language that doesn't fly anymore in there. There's references that have aged themselves, even though it kind of jumps back and forth between 1992 and 2011. Mm-hmm. It's very much a product of its time, if anything can be that explicitly 2011.
I don't want to watch this.
This is 10, 11 years post Scream, and it has a lot of those like
I graduated high school in 2011, and you're giving me all the flashbacks.
It starts with a mean girl waking up and talking to the camera about all the fucking shit she's got to do that day. And then it turns into a slasher movie, and then it turns into like it's very weird and layered. And I think there's more good than bad in it. It was on Tubi.
I like that Dane Cook plays it looks like kind of dorky principal.
He is. He's the dorky principal of the school. But he's been at that school since he was a kid in the 90s, and there's a whole subplot between young Dane Cook and old Dane Cook and body swapping and all
you said there was timey-wimey stuff.
There's timey-wimey stuff. There's a slasher stuff. There's self-referential bullshit nerd stuff. It's really The main male character, Josh Hutcherson, is
Love him.
obsessed with 90s culture.
Same.
So when he has a chance, you know what? I could spoil this, and wouldn't even fucking make sense. When he's a failed student now, but when he has a chance to actually go live in the 90s for like 6 weeks, he's a rock star and he aces everything and understands all references and then back. It's weird.
I want to see this.
Weird.
This sounds fun.
I'm intrigued.
You're kind of convincing me.
It's so weird. And the reason why I even remembered it too, besides the trauma thing, is that this writer director, he's a terrible follow on Twitter. When I was on Twitter, he's kind of like almost like a weird crypto bro that only does music videos and makes tons of money making music videos. And every like 5 to 10 years, he'll make a movie, and it's always incredibly weird. His new movie is coming out this summer called Ick. It is
yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for Ick? That's him with Superman.
Brandon Routh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I just saw the trailer for this. The CGI looks terrible, but it also looks kind of fun.
Yeah, and it's all like, again, it's another like early 2090s.
2000 something
later.
it says. Yeah.
What's the premise for Ick? I haven't heard of this.
I'll tell you, science teacher
there you go.
Hank's life changes when he reconnects with his first love and suspects a new student is his daughter, all while facing an alien threat in their town.
Yeah.
A lot.
Starring
for a
Nina
science teacher to
Savari,
handle.
Brendan Routh, and Melina Polly Weissman.
He makes very kinetic, weird movies, and even when they're not very good, they're
Interesting.
fun. Yeah, the other movie he did was Torque. It was that motorbike movie that came out right after, I think, the first Fast and Furious.
Okay.
It's terrible
Mm-hmm.
with really bad CGI.
Mm.
But if I remember correctly, the very first shot of the movie is a camera going into a motorcycle through a person's brain and then out the exhaust.
Of course.
And it's the dumbest thing in the world. It's like, do you remember what was the first shot of Fight Club where they're going through the
Oh
guy's
my
head?
God. Yes.
It's like a cross between that and the shot in Fast and Furious 1 where you're going through the engine and like things are firing.
Yeah.
And it's just, that sets the tone for this incredibly stupid movie you're about to watch where like they jump on speed trains
He's
with
directed
Can I
a
tell
lot
you
of-
something?
A lot
Yeah.
of Mariah
I've never
Carey.
seen a single Fast and Furious
That's
movie.
fine.
Well, I've never seen Mission Impossible, and now I love it.
Yeah.
And not unlike
Saying this could be another project for the podcast.
not unlike the Mission Impossible series, the Fast and Furious movies like start modest, crescendo real high, and then start to piddle away.
Mm.
But that crescendo rides you through a little bit. Yeah.
I do
But
love
anyway,
Ludacris, though.
That's what I've been up to. Go see Dogma when it's available, and Detention is on Tubi now. It is a weird ass movie that I
I'm going to watch it.
recommend with a side
sounds
eye.
like a movie night.
Yeah,
It sounds like a movie night kind of movie, right?
Yeah. Movie
Like
night.
hang out,
I'd watch it again.
have a
Dylan,
eat a
movie
thing.
night? Let's do it.
Let's
Eat a
do
thing,
it.
watch a thing.
Yeah. That was it. That was popping for us this week.
Yeah. So much other stuff, but we're gonna just
nothing
get into
else.
things now.
Let's get into some things. After I talk about the chat, Christopher Goodnight says, went to see it in theaters myself, but I don't know what he's talking about because the chat went too far.
Christopher saying,
I think
Janeane
he's
Garofalo?
talking about Dogma.
he's talking about Dogma.
Oh,
yeah, Janeane
Buddy
Garofalo-
Jesus. Yeah.
Janeane Garofalo
Buddy
is in it.
Christ. I remember the trailer for it, especially it's like I'm Han Solo, he's Chewbacca, you're Ben Kenobi, and we're in the fucked up bar.
Yeah.
Pink's here. Hi, Pink.
Hey.
I've been riveted by the first season of Better Call Saul, but never seen a single episode of Breaking Bad. Lol.
That also
I'm
works.
intrigued by that.
That also
I love
works.
that.
They are
Yeah.
very independent shows.
Yes.
You don't need the other ones.
No. And like, they don't merge until the last season,
Right.
and they don't even really merge.
Right.
Like, you still don't need the context of
Yeah.
Breaking Bad to enjoy. You just know he's in hiding.
Yep.
Doesn't matter
Yep.
why.
So good.
He's just in hiding.
yeah,
I
you're-
have seen the first episode of Better Call Saul, and I love that opening because how it connects back.
It's
to
good.
Breaking
It's
Bad.
really, really good.
all right. So we're going to move on to our main reviews, our main discussions. We've got two coming at you. Ballerina.
I didn't do my homework this time. I didn't see this
Oh.
one, but I want to hear about it.
Written by Shay Hatton, directed by Len Wiseman. Len Wiseman, do you know what he's done?
Nope.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. You
okay,
don't know? You don't know? You don't know? You don't know? It has to do with leather. It has to do with vampires. It has to do with Kate Beckinsale falling from the sky.
Underworld.
Thank you.
You named a lot
You
of
had
things that
me
I
at
really
Kate
enjoy.
Beckinsale leather.
Vampires.
And actually,
You've seen Underworld?
And
Yes.
werewolves.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
Yes. It
Len-
has leather vampires and Kate Beckinsale. Yes, I've seen
It
it.
has leather Kate Beckinsale with
Leather
vampires.
vampire Kate Beckinsale.
Boy, if I wasn't straight.
What?
Kate Beckinsale? What do you know?
Starring Ana de Armas, Angelica Houston, Gabriel Byrne, Ian McShane, Norman Reedus, Lance. What a good bunch of names this is. Lance
Norman
Reddick.
Reedus is in this?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he shows up for a minute.
Fucking love Norman Reedus.
Lance Reddick and Keanu Reeves.
I used to have a
Trained.
wait, can I say something before you go? I used to have a cardboard cutout of Norman Reedus.
Wait, hold
in
on.
My apartment.
Why used to?
Oh, because he fell apart because I would prank my roommates with him. So
I'll let Mike.
You went a little ham on
my
him, huh?
sister-
Oh, he fell apart.
Wait,
Because
Hey. hang on.
Shit.
What was
No,
it? Hang on. What
no.
was it from?
it was from Walking Dead.
Meh.
Okay.
Well, no, I
Not
want
from
okay.
Not
So
from Boondock Saints.
Boondock
no,
Saints.
okay, wait. I had a poster of Boondock Saints in my apartment in college, and so I got my dad to start watching The Walking Dead because I told him I was like,
Under duress.
Dad, Murph from Boondock Saints is in the show. He's a great character. I think you'll like him. You should watch the show. And my dad got really into The Walking Dead, and that was like our thing for a while.
That's cute.
So for my 21st birthday, I got this like giant weird package from my dad in college. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it was a cardboard cutout of Daryl Dixon.
Yeah.
And it would scare the shit out of me in my room in college. And I lived in a 4-bedroom apartment with 3 other girls. And if somebody left their door unlocked, I would like hide it in their room if they were like out for the night. And it would just be like Norman Reedus standing with a crossbow to scare the shit out of them.
Nice.
And we would hide it in like our showers. And he was a bit in the apartment for a while.
We did the same thing. That happened. I've done that twice in my life. We did the same thing for my sister 20 years ago. She loved Lord of the Rings and Legolas especially. So we bought her for Christmas a life-size standee of.
Yeah.
She just recently moved to Philadelphia. She still has it. So every time we've gone to visit her, it's been somewhere like to scare you, ready when you walk in the door, just like Orlando Bloom hanging out.
We would put him like outside people's windows. So he was outside for a little bit and he was,
Cute. Nice.
he was like, I'd hide him in someone's room and then they'd hide it in another person's room. He made it. Oh my God.
He made his way around.
He made his way
Yeah.
around the apartment, guys.
Why
Bet
does
he
his hair,
did.
his hair always looks oily?
Always. Even in this movie. He's just,
Yeah,
he's always.
I don't like it.
I love him. I have a
Trained-
side photo of him. I love him so
Trained in assassin. Are you in the photo?
No.
Did you draw yourself in the photo?
I should. No, it was a
Give it
gift
to
from
me.
it was a gift from my brother. He got me an autographed
It's like
photo of
hang
Norman Reedus.
behind.
Hey.
What is it? Describe the photo. Is it a headshot of his?
It's
or?
a headshot, yeah.
So like
It's a headshot
Her-
of him as Norman Reedus.
her in the
Or as
distance being like,
Daryl Dixon.
Anyway.
Trained in the assassin traditions of the Roscaroma, Eve Macaro takes an army of killers as she seeks revenge against those responsible for the death of her father. Currently, this has a 75% Rotten Tomato scores from approved
bad.
critics and 93% audience score.
Ooh.
It's like a good
The
audience score.
Metacritic score is 59%, so about half, and the cinema score is A-.
Why is Metacritic so different?
Um,
Because it fails Metacritic and everywhere else it's
I mean, Metacritic is usually skews lower.
okay.
So like a very, very I think the Metacritic for the Mission Impossible 6 was somewhere in the 70s.
Oh, that's
and
right.
that was like a 96% Rotten
and
Tomato
that's
score.
the best movie ever.
So they skew a little bit.
They were wrong.
JD, what did you think of this movie?
Hey, I'll tell you what. I am a big fan of The Wick. The world of John Wick in all its glory. I really like the simplicity of the original movie and how it was just felt like an indie movie that had no plot whatsoever, but was charming enough.
And then they were like, no more simplicity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the plot. And so I was really looking forward to Ballerina from the world of John Wick.
It's
And-
from the world of John Wick, Ballerina.
Damn it.
Stupid.
Is it
Son
a
of a
John Wick
bitch.
saga?
What?
No,
Yeah, John
at
Wick
least it's not a
saga.
John Wick saga. That would piss me off.
Now it could be the Ballerina saga from the world of John
But
Wick.
if they just said the John Wick saga, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's a John Wick saga, that makes no fucking sense.
A
Be
John
a
Wick saga.
a sub-saga.
A
Twilight
saga.
Saga
It could
New
be
Moon.
its own saga. It could be the Ballerina saga in the world of John Wick. But a John Wick saga, Ballerina. Ballerina is the name of the saga, not so the John Wick saga. Sure, a John Wick saga. No, but this isn't even the fucking
What
title.
about the Twilight saga?
The Twilight saga was fine because it's
Great.
multiple things
It's
under
more
the
than fine,
umbrella
it's
of
perfect,
Twilight.
but-
Yeah. Now, if they just did a Jacob movie and it said a Twilight saga, Jacob. that makes no sense. That makes no sense. We're going to talk about this for at least another 5-10 minutes.
You know how you
Imagine
say a
the movie.
word
Yeah.
I
sometimes
liked it.
and it just starts to lose meaning?
Yeah.
Saga.
Yeah.
Saga. That's the marketing lesson we should all learn. The word saga has no fucking meaning when you put it on everything else.
We need to have like a throwback, like edited in here of you not liking the Mad Max saga Furiosa type.
I love that movie.
I think
a
I made a
great movie.
short of that.
you have a
Yeah,
short.
you're
of
right.
I
that.
think I did make
And
a
you know
short
what
of
though?
that.
You know, I enjoy the Fast movies when they made it F9, the Fast Saga. Fuck off. No, call your shot afterwards, not like during midstream. No.
Oh, I always call my shot midstream. You can hear me from the bathroom. I like the movie a lot.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous because I'm still reeling and not quite understanding why things didn't go well for Furiosa.
Oh,
For the people who like Mad Max, for me, felt like, oh, I love Mad Max. I'm going to go see the Furiosa film. Right. It's a Mad Max saga. And it did pretty poorly enough that I guess we're not going to get any more Mad Max films, which
I love
is
Furiosa.
Criminal. Right? Furiosa I thought was so good.
Time.
You know,
that was the first movie I went to alone. Yeah.
What's that?
It was the first movie I went to by myself, and I had a great time.
Nice. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I really highly recommend that movie. And I feel like it really might just be misogyny that kept people from going. I don't know if that's just me. I'm making assumptions, but I'm a little nervous that the same thing's going to happen here. And I feel like if you like the John Wick movies, you 100% need to go see Ballerina. I think this movie is fantastic and on par with, and maybe have better action sequences than some of the John Wicks.
Well, shit. And it has Norman Reedus.
Oh, I don't think it was purely because of misogyny that Furiosa didn't work.
Marketing or
I think it was a mix of a lot of things, and the movie cost a lot of money to make.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with people going to see it?
If they don't see it, then it doesn't make that money back, and people will be adverse to.
I was on the. No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about.
If it was modest, so it did make its money back.
It did.
If it was a modest budgeted movie that made that same amount of money, then it would have been easier to finance the next one, because it took like 4.5 to 5 years to make, which is untenable usually.
Well, how long did the previous Mad Max take? Didn't that
like
also
6
take
years?
forever?
It was like 15 years in 6 years.
Is that the similar budget?
Similar budget, also didn't make that much money in theaters, but was also nominated for like 50 Oscars.
So like it didn't have that
same
bona fides.
Yeah, and people just didn't show up. I mean, that was also the year after the pandemic, and habits just nothing was really succeeding. Nothing, right?
Okay.
Like the Marvels tanked, this tanked.
But also had women in it.
But there, like, if we look at like that summer, if we look at that summer, everyone was doing
everything.
Everyone was doing the death nail shit
joking.
until I think midsummer, when something finally made a profit. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't like dude movie. It was. I think it was.
Barbin.
Yes,
Love
it was that
Barbenheimer.
summer. Everything was failing the entire year, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's over for movies." And then Barbie happened, and Oppenheimer happened. So I think it's a lot of things. Okay, not just
misogyny.
ladies. Yeah, ladies and suck, I guess.
Anywho, my whole point. There are some real. One of the great things about, I think, the Wick franchise is that it feels like they are always trying to discover new ways to do a crazy action scene. And I think they nailed that here. There's a couple of crazy action scenes that I will remember forever because they're really fun. How did you feel about it? Because you saw it, yes?
I am glad you liked it.
Oh, you didn't like it so much?
No.
Why?
Oh.
He hates Norman Reedus.
He hates women.
Well, I don't mind when Norman Reedus. I don't mind when Norman Reedus is actually in a movie and affects the plot.
Yeah,
he's a fucking cameo for the most part.
He really is.
Oh, damn it! I love him. I love how he scowls.
I do think that there are some issues with it. I think that there are this interesting back and forth between she's supposed to be a savior, but also she's supposed to murder people in cold blood. So I'm having trouble circling that square.
I have no thematic issue with that. The fact that the movie just poorly handles it. It's a 2-hour movie with maybe 90 minutes of plot. It's overburdened. Honestly, the movie doesn't even start until about 40 minutes in. Like the whole first 25 minutes is the most boring slog I've been through in a while.
Really?
Yes. Also, if you are leveraging some of the most kinetic, cool stuff in action, this was boring. I found the way that it was shot so incredibly pedestrian. It was very sauceless. And Len Wiseman.
Yeah, sure.
Even his bad movies are much prettier than this. Like, do you remember the Total Recall remake?
I hated it.
I hated that movie.
Yeah.
There are some spectacacular action sequences with camera work in there that's awesome. This is the most pedestrian shoot and click boring.
That's how I felt
I've ever seen.
Yeah. I probably just tuned out.
There's literally like camera whips and really fun stuff going on in that movie and in this movie and in the other John Wick movies there is. Yeah. This was just. And then you see them go through the motions. Like there's some really, really boring action in this movie.
I think that that the first action sequence is quite staged. and does not feel kinetic.
With Diego from Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I don't remember. But like in the
He
ice,
plays the father.
the ice club.
That was very boring.
For me, there's, I guess, is it a spoiler to say the other action sequences?
Can we?
Into spoiler. I mean, I don't.
Do you mind?
I don't.
I mean, it's just the weapons being used in an action sequence.
I have never seen a John Wick movie.
There is a point in this movie where it.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point in this movie where something's revealed, and it is it's the only time in the movie. I wasn't
even gonna talk about that.
It's the only time in the movie where it feels like anything remotely original or engaging, and that's more than halfway through.
Okay.
Where she thought she was doing one thing. Now she is in a scenario where it's completely different, and everything around her is not what it seems.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the movie actually started, and they were offering me anything different than a direct-to-video sequel in universe.
I will agree with that. I don't think it was a slog. I was entertained the whole movie. I wasn't like, oh, come on, let's get on with it. But there was a certain point in the movie where I go, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
this is the movie.
It happened an hour in. It sucks.
Yes. But to me, that I was talking to Sushan about it on the way home, and I'm like, is it a spoiler to like talk about that? Because once we get to that location, I was like, that's gnarly and awesome.
Yeah.
I wish.
So the cool thing about the first John Wick movie, you know the pitch.
Yes.
They kill his dog, and then you find out he's a crazy assassin for the
Baba
mafia.
Yaga.
Yeah. That was. I have to compare this movie to that movie because they are presented in the exact same way.
One's trying to get out, one's trying to get in, but otherwise,
But they're presented the exact same way of here's this person and they unravel them and through action. That movie, the first John Wick, was efficient. It was very well paced, and it did not beat you over the head with the exposition. And it showed you things through action. This movie starts with like 4 extended flashbacks, an entire training montage, several training montages. Like it is so, it's like the lack of confidence in your propulsion to waste all this time setting up a story. And by the time the story starts, I'm tapping my feet and looking at my watch because I want the movie to start. And it doesn't start until like,
oh, see, I was there for her training and everything, and like, because first she fucks everything up, and then she's getting good. It's as it should.
You could even like, if you want to go back even further, you can literally start the movie with her just being picked up.
Yeah,
there's 25 minutes of bad exposition. I just think that this movie, I think a different director could have taken the exact same elements and made something incredibly tight and undeniable. And this is just really good sequences in the middle of a sea of mediocrity.
Oh man,
that's how I felt about it.
Brutal.
I think it's a B-, C+. Yeah.
Oh.
And I had problems with. I had some problems with like the last John Wick. Only just in like how intense it was, not because like I can't handle it. It's just it strained credulity even for a John Wick movie.
He becomes a superhero after a certain point,
and
like unkillable.
And the thing that made him fantastic in the first 3 was how much he gets hurt and how much he can't shake it off. And the fourth one, he straight up shakes everything off. And
he just falls off like a 5-story building and like just walks
I
away.
did that today.
Yeah, but then you didn't go right into getting hit by a car and then go right into and then
you
go
know
right.
That.
You would have told
true.
us.
It's true. I would have.
You would have said
I don't
something.
Shut up.
Nothing you're saying is incorrect. I just happened to be along for the ride. Like I was in it for like, we've got this kid. We're bringing her into this. We're showing you sort of how what's it called? The Roscaroma works.
The Kikimari.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's another problem where it's like, okay, you're a protector, but also part of your training is to murder one who was just like you 10 years ago. It's like, okay.
The internal logic doesn't make any sense.
That's sort of the problem I had.
I'm all for stupid, but it has to be fun too. And I don't think this movie was fun.
That's okay.
There were some really great sequences, but they were mired,
There's a whole
or they
sequence.
were
I'm sorry.
The ice skating I thought
Awesome.
was boring.
I like the ice skating bit.
I
like
love how you both did awesome boring at the same time.
The
I thought
plates.
it was awesome boring.
Oh, that was cool.
Plates.
That
The
was
plates
all cool.
was awesome.
That was
Yeah.
that whole like
And
setup
how
was
that
cool.
whole village is revealed to you throughout.
All incredibly cool.
Oh.
Also, a great idea. They literally could have started the movie.
Yeah. You're
with
not wrong
her. Even that, and honestly, some of the worst CGI I've seen. There's a sequence where she's driving away and then gets hit by a car, and
there. Oh, that was awful. That was awful.
Video game awful.
Down the hallway,
absolutely awful.
The driveway. Yeah.
Like that, inexcusable in a major motion picture in 3,000 screens.
No, you're right.
Absolutely inexcusable. Yeah. But
I remember thinking that was rough.
there's like so much good in here that it's not dismissible. But if you're gonna slap that like banner of John Wick, there's a specific consistency and I guess superior product that should be applied to it, and it was a TV movie.
No way.
It was a TV movie.
The only fight sequence for me, John Wick, is 99% the fight sequences, and the only fight sequence that I think was lackluster was the one in the ice club, because not only is it internally inconsistent, the logic of it, where she just got her test was to kill someone who was just like her 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And then she decides not to kill the guy she's having a to the death fight with, and she decides not to kill him. And also the staging of that sequence and the choreography of it felt stilted. I didn't believe anybody was getting hit or kicked or anything. That I was like, oh, we're having a rough time in this sequence. Every other sequence after that, even with she comes out of there and we see the bad CGI of the car hitting the car.
Yeah.
Once they get back in close to the frame, then the sequence there I thought was great. And all the fights after that were amazing. I loved them.
There were. It wasn't until she got to it seemed like they prepped the entire shoot for the village on, and everything besides that was just kind of like, we're getting this today.
Yeah.
And I think a large percentage of John Wick's success, yes, it's the action, how it's captured in the choreography, but there's a lot of Keanu factor in there that is like, he is earnest and monosyllabic and imposing, and they've replaced that with over explaining and expository shit. And it's like, I feel bad for Ana de Armas because she pulls this shit off, but she's not given anything to like really chew on.
We still don't know much about her.
Her 10 minutes in the last James Bond movie is exponentially better than her entire character in this movie. You didn't see it.
Did not see it.
She's literally a side character that's another agent for an extended sequence in that movie, and she's charming but effective and just really awesome. Like, that character is 10 times cooler than this entire 2 hour.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I was excited for this movie.
I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna pick it up.
I want to rewatch the other movies though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I also started watching also from the world of John Wick, The Continental.
If it's like this, I have no interest whatsoever.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Vicious Marshmallow says, budget. Ballerina should have been budgeted at 20 mil like the OG John Wick because it is not a sequel.
I think it was like 90.
But Ballerina needs more dog, says Dane.
Yeah, it didn't do incredibly well. I think it says it made about 23 million this weekend, behind Lilo and Stitch, which is like the third week in a row. It's number one. But it's a $90 million budget, meaning they have to make like 180 million, and it looks like they're only tracking for like maybe 150 internationally. So that's not very great.
No. Yeah. I think it's fun. I think if you like John Wick, you should check it out. And Noel's like, don't.
Well, no, yeah. Look, this is not a bad movie. If anything, it's just like it straddles the line for me of mediocrity bothers me more.
I was just gonna say it's mid, so that's why it bothers you.
It's mid. I do think it's mid. I think it's a mid story.
Well, yeah, but I also think the first John Wick is a mid story.
No, the first John Wick is a easy, simple story that's told excellently. This is a overburdened story that's told boringly.
You think it's over? It's
yes.
It's just a revenge story.
And they add so many fucking layers to it that it becomes overburdened. It should be just a simple revenge story, and it's not.
I think it still is.
It is an hour in.
Yeah, that's true.
When they shed all of the other shit and it just becomes
Sushan was like
a force.
a little long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little long.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Ballerina. It's out in theaters right now. Do or don't.
Pink Apocalypse says, I get TV movie as a knowing descriptor. I watch a lot of old stuff, including TV movies from the 70s and 80s, but it is an outdated Gen X descriptor that won't fully translate
That's
today.
true.
Yeah. What's a TV
movies today? Or
Straight to streaming.
Straight to streaming, half-assed.
Netflix original
an
movie.
algorithm put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they took pieces of other things that, that was tested in a lab and then just slapped it on streaming.
Straight to Netflix.
Straight to Netflix.
Because there's plenty of really good straight to other streaming platforms that are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Straight to Netflix.
Or to be original. Yeah, to be original.
And there are some straight to Netflix movies that I do enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy, like, all their holiday movies are corny as shit, but I love them.
Well,
Like
that's its own muscle.
Like Lindsay Lohan put her in a holiday movie on Netflix.
What's
I'm
the
gonna
one?
be
The
watching
two
it.
movies with Thor. Extraction.
Oh, Extraction.
Those are dope.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome.
Dane says TV movie today maybe is direct to streaming.
Yeah. I
Let's
agree,
move
Dane.
on to
Direct to streaming
Something
movie.
I did watch. Predator, Killer of Killers.
Rated R, 1 hour and 25 minutes, written by
Miko Robert Rutare, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, starring Michael Biehn, Rick Gonzalez, Louis Ozawa, and Lindsay Levanchi.
I always say Michael Biehn.
Biehn.
Mm-hmm. Michael Biehn. Viking raider, a ninja in feudal Japan, and a World War II pilot encounter a fierce intergalactic hunter. Rotten Tomatoes has it as a 95% and a 90 audience score, and Metacritic has it as 78%.
Yeah, and a lot lower. Yeah.
It just skews, yeah.
I want to hear real quick your Predator, and I'm not talking about to catch one, your Predator experiences. Have you seen the original films? Have you seen Prey? Go.
That's to you.
It's empty.
God.
I did see the original film a very long time ago. But yes, I have seen the original Predator.
Predator 2?
Son
No,
of a
just the
bitch.
original. Yeah, that original I've only seen. And now this.
Me?
Oh, did you see Prey?
No.
Bro!
I
No.
know.
Bro!
I know. I'm sorry.
Same director.
Today's theme is movies that Alice hasn't seen. I'm so sorry.
That's the next ongoing.
Yeah.
Just movies
Every
Alice
movie
hasn't
Alice
seen,
hasn't
and then we'll
seen, we
like
have to
go
make her
through
watch.
some. Yeah,
And then I have to make you guys watch really weird movies that you haven't seen.
that's fine.
That's
Shark Exorcist.
why I'm here.
It's terrible.
What?
Hold on.
Shark Exorcist?
No, hold on.
Brought this up on Inside the Morgue.
Who's doing the exorcism?
A priest.
Who's possessed? The shark?
Shark.
Oh, the shark is possessed. It's not like the
How do they
that
know
would
the
be
shark is possessed?
Shark.
You gotta watch it.
No,
It's
no,
actually no. It's not even. That one's not worth watching. You know what it is? Ghost Shark. Ghost Shark is worth watching.
Was the
Slip
shark?
and slide.
Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark can pop up wherever there's water, and a kid gets chomped in a slip and slide.
Wait, this is the.
Yeah, it's great. It's
This
great.
is the thing. Like
Cheerleaders get
what
eaten
is
at a car wash.
The conversation about Scooby Doo, ghost pirates.
Yeah.
Are they ghosts that become pirates, or are they pirates that became ghosts?
Right.
So should they be pirate ghosts instead of
This
ghost
is-
pirates?
Shark ghost, I guess, is the proper
So
term.
it's a shark that became a ghost, not a
Yes,
ghost
shark that died
is
became a ghost.
Is a shark.
Wonderful.
and can haunt anything where there's water.
I love it.
That's
so
why
like
Shark
buckets
Exorcist
at a
throws
car
me off.
wash, chomping on cheerleaders.
Buckets at a car wash.
Yeah, it comes out of a bucket.
Hold on.
Yeah,
How clothed are the cheerleaders?
not very.
Wonderful.
How old are the cheerleaders?
I didn't ask them, but
I would like to see their identification before we sexualize them. as an
Anyway.
object. No, wait, hold on. We're
Oh
not
my
done.
God.
So Shark Exorcist to me.
Shark Exorcist
It
is
makes
like
it
not
sound
even.
like the shark is the exorcist.
No,
Right.
no, Shark is receiving an exorcism.
So it should be Shark Exorcism, right?
Yeah.
It should be, but
A-
it's not.
A Exorcist
Shark
saga. Ah!
Bravo.
Anyway, my old friend Kevin Graveau came up with the idea, and and wrote Underworld. Kevin Graveau is a comic writer now too,
is he?
I believe. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's try that again. Robin Monroe in the chat says, my old friend Kevin Graveau came up with the idea and wrote Underworld.
I
That's
believe,
awesome.
I'm almost positive. Robert Monroe, correct me, but didn't he write the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash thing, or was
the
that
comic book?
Wait, no, that was Jeff Katz, but it might have been him also. I don't know. Whatever.
Carl says, my office mate didn't understand what a TV movie was. She thought it was just a movie.
That is made specifically for TV with a lower budget.
Mm.
Anywho, Predator, Killer of Killers. You've only seen the original Predator,
Yes.
none of the others.
I've seen them all.
You've seen every one.
in
That's what I
theaters.
assumed. Yeah.
Except Prey, because it was only on streaming.
So Alice, start us off. What did you think of Predator, Killer of Killers?
I had a lot of fun watching this.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. like, I don't know, the animation was mind blowing. I loved it.
Mhm.
The action sequences, the fight scenes, super cool. I'll get more into it later, but some underwater scenes happen like in the beginning.
Yes.
I was stressing out. I was like, oh my God.
Just like Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Yeah. This movie is this is good.
Does it slap?
I think it's a bop.
Nice.
Is it a banger?
It's a slap that bops.
You know what? It's more of a banger.
More of a banger.
Yeah, it's much
you
more
would
of a banger.
dance to this at the club.
Yeah.
I would dance to this at the club because there's multiple genres in there.
There are.
Oh yeah, this is really good. I historically don't really care for anthologies too much.
True.
And this movie fixed that for me with
I love
with a narrative
anthologies.
device.
Yes.
Bookends. Yeah, and I'm not a giant anime fan.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of all these things while I was watching it.
But the style was very kinetic and really fun, and the style of animation helped the story, didn't hinder the story.
Yes.
I agree, except for one scene, but go on.
And I just, the universe is cool. Like they took after Prey, they took that like really fun idea of, yeah, but what if other time periods? And they just did it as opposed to, and they did it economically instead of being like, well, let's wait 4 years for another feudal Japan movie that's 2 hours long. Let's just fucking do it. And we've got these wonderful short stories that kind of coalesce together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love an anthology.
This was wonderful. I love it when they're good.
Yeah.
But
It's
very rarely are
rare.
all of them good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the last one that I even liked holistically was maybe Trick or Treat. And I didn't even like that at first.
I do love
it. It took like two watches to really like it.
Mm-hmm.
It took me my second watch before I settled into it.
Yeah.
Because of all the hubbub.
Yeah.
There was so much hubbub for Trick or Treat.
Too much.
That when I first watched it, I was like, oh, I mean, this is
fine.
Good.
Yeah.
But then I watched the second time, I'm like, oh, okay. I think I love this movie.
I get it now.
Yeah. I also really love this movie. The only time that I think the animation was a hindrance was, even though the shot is set up cool as hell, where we're following the Viking woman as she's running and she's storming the castle, basically, and we're just
whole opening
third player video game style, where she's right in front. Yeah. And because they were doing the Spider-Verse every third frame, kind of choppy
speed lines, kind of like buff.
Yeah,
they crank it up.
Yeah, it became a little like I was almost getting kind of a headache watching it. But that's the only time in the whole movie where I even
that was also the only time that if you get nerdy about it, that was the only time in the movie where they actually the camera, like there's an actual physical camera, where they took the camera frame and made it, instead of it being stationary and flowing through a scene, it was like basically they made it seem like somebody was holding it and following.
Yes.
So it kind of like moved with the action versus it being a static scene where the rest of the movie was. So yeah, it was a little tonally like off, but I still kind of dug it because it was just a barreling scene of her just like taking people out. So it was just like
I loved that whole
but I get it. That was the only time that it kind of like, now I got to focus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm not the type of person, like I know you get sick watching video games occasionally, and I've never been really affected. I've never been affected by, like, you know, a lot of people got sick with the Blair Witch Project and stuff like that. That sort of shaky cam doesn't really usually bother me, but here it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of the action sequences I thought were top notch. The animation was really excellent, considering apparently almost nobody involved with this movie had ever made an animated film before.
I didn't know that.
Dan
Trachtenberg,
a little bit of personal backstory for Dan Trachtenberg and I've never met him. I used to, one of my first podcasts that I ever listened to was like, there was iFanboy audio that I was listening to. And then there was a show on Revision 3 called
Totally Awesome, Totally Rad.
The Totally Rad Show. And Dan Trachtenberg, there was 3 hosts. There was Jeff Kanata, Dan Trachtenberg, and a third guy whose name I forget right now. But also very funny. And they did a a recorded video show. It was just podcast talking about a video game, a comic book, movie, etc. It's kind of what we do. But they were way better at it. No offense to us. And so, yeah, Dan Trachtenberg, watching him start off that way maybe 15 years ago, and then do a Cloverfield movie, which wasn't originally a Cloverfield movie, but they shoehorned it in.
But it was
like
good.
10 Cloverfield Lane. And then he did Prey, which was maybe a year or two ago, which was a direct to Hulu drop, and blew everyone away. Like nobody saw this coming. Everyone was like pleasantly surprised. And we didn't know that it was going to be a Predator movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was part of the marketing.
I'm not sure if I did. I don't think I did. Because it was just called Prey.
It was part of the
I think I
marketing.
knew, but I don't know if it was just spoiled for me before.
It's impossible nowadays with so many like things on streaming and whatnot. It's impossible to get people to just like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on this random thing and be surprised.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. So yeah, they did reveal it.
So yeah, Dan Trachtenberg directed Prey, which everyone
I know,
really,
I
there's
see it.
overwhelmingly positive reviews. And we all went, oh my God, that's what they should do. They should just do Predators throughout history. And then they were like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. And the way that they took these 3 disparate time periods and put it together with those bookends that not only work thematically, but also I think tie together emotionally really well at the last little bit there with the brother and the mother and awesome. I love how they tied that all together. It was really well written, really well staged.
Found family.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I thought this was a banger.
It also adds and layers on new, what are they called? The Wata?
Mythology?
The Jwata?
Mhm.
Jaunta? Jwata?
Yes.
Something like that.
I've never known how to say it.
Yeah.
Predators.
Mythology. Predator mythology with the cryo stuff. That
Yeah.
is fantastic. That means
You get it's basically the warehouse scene at the end of Raiders.
literally every Predator movie is in play.
I was waiting. I thought they were are we
Everyone.
going to spoil it? I guess we're spoiling.
Well, I mean, we don't have to say exactly what it is, but if you want to spoil it, sure. It's just it's a narrative device that they could take throughout every single movie and bring elements back. I think that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we started to see elements of that, I went, oh, I wonder if we're ever going to see like
This or that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Yes. Yeah.
stuff like
Dutch.
Dutch. Sorry, Dutch. That son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Dane says, Prey slaps. Was there a Turn of the Millennium remake of Piranha that had a shot of a floating severed penis getting ripped to pieces and a tug of war
I have this.
between 2 fish? Or was that the weird fever dream I
have
had?
this.
I saw it in theaters.
This is Piranha 3D.
Yes.
Directed by John Gulager, starring Adam Scott.
That's right.
And that penis belonged to Jerry O'Connell.
Yes, it did.
And he was on the boat with
Couldn't have
Paul
happened
Scheer.
to a nicer O'Connell.
And it was in 3D.
Yeah.
PP in 3D.
I saw that
Was
in
that-
3D.
A
And
photographic memory for the Piranha movies, or just penises being ripped off?
Just
on
Jerry
screen?
O'Connell's penis.
it's anything having to do with Jerry O'Connell's underwear
penis
area.
related trivia.
Yeah.
It's downtown
Piranha
Bonanza.
related trivia.
I don't know why. I just have like weird recall for stupid shit like that. Not to be
I love
confused with
that, though.
Piranha 3 Double D, which was the sequel
I
to
didn't
that.
bother with that.
I didn't either.
I thought
And that
3D was really fun.
So 3D was fun, especially the ending was very weird.
You'd like Ghost
and then they like
Shark.
they grew legs at the end of
Oh, I
3
forgot
Double
that.
D. No, 3 Double D. Sorry,
I
yeah.
remember that.
It was at a theme park, or is that a water park? They infiltrated a water park.
Sure.
And then at the end, there's a little spoiling a dumb movie no one's seen. At the end,
Jesus Christ, Noel.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Says Pink.
And it's not on my screen. At the very
Not,
end
okay.
of that, the little thing at the end of that movie.
You just have a picture of Jerry
was,
O'Connell's penis.
yeah, I have this,
Always. It's
a-
his background.
it's an animated GIF that's my background of just the penis floating in there with bloody. It's motivation. There's a little kid laughing at the piranha that's like out of water, like
Yeah.
then it grows legs and eats his face
Wow.
because they mutate.
Of course.
Yeah,
And that's Double D.
that's Double D.
Okay. Yeah.
You would enjoy the slip and slide scene in Ghost Shark.
It sounds up my alley or down my slide.
Hey-o.
But there's also fun fact.
I love those.
Piranha
They're so fun.
is a remake of John Corman movie, and Piranha 2 was the first directorial debut of Cameron.
Yeah.
James Cameron.
James Cameron. Wow.
Piranha 2, The Swarm.
Holy shit. I did
Flying
not know that.
piranhas.
Wow.
You're welcome, everybody.
I'm really glad that you know that.
You're welcome.
And I'm glad that I know
A lot
that
of
now, too.
people started their careers doing John Corman movies and Lloyd Kaufman trauma movies, and James Cameron's one of them.
And James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Yep.
Some other
Dude, have
people.
you seen Slither?
No, you've told me this
my
before.
God.
I know I need to see it.
Anyway, so yeah, Predator Killer of Killers. I highly recommend this movie.
Oh, it was really good.
If you're put off because it's an animated film, don't be.
Don't be.
If you're put off because it's an anthology, don't be.
Also, if you've never seen any of the Predator movies, it's fine.
You don't need
I've
to.
only seen one of them.
Although I do question why predators keep coming to Earth. Because every
hunting.
single one of them has been murdered.
No,
Is there which one
Mad
didn't?
about it.
I mean, we've only seen those ones. They've been coming.
Everyone we've seen.
They've been
murdered.
coming to Earth for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Ah, right.
Also, too, they don't just go to Earth.
I know they go everywhere.
It's like basically just like
Sometimes they go to aliens.
a culture that is
Xenomorphs.
roaming preserves to hunt.
Have you guys seen the episode of Bob's Burgers where they do?
Nope.
It's called The
Yes,
Predator.
the Predator. Yes,
The Predator?
Thanksgiving
God damn it.
episode. Yeah.
And instead of instead of sensing heat, well, it does still sense heat, but like if you cover yourself in butter, he can find you.
Nice.
Yes.
Love
I
that
know.
episode.
Yes.
It's the episode where Gene gets food poisoning and they have to make him mad at food, so they tell him Bread's the bad guy, and they tell a Predator story.
Nice.
Predator.
Predator, it's great.
Another fun fact: Ice Cube's best album is called The Predator, and there's a song called The Predator by Ice Cube, which features quotes from Predator 2.
Ice Cube also has the best line delivered in a Anaconda movie.
In any Anaconda movie?
Any Anaconda movie.
In all of the Anaconda movies,
and
his is the best.
And it's
I love
quotes,
Anaconda.
yo, there's snakes out here this big.
True.
End scene.
It's fantastic.
I thought he was here with us.
Fantastic.
No.
I've been floating through Corman's 50s work for the last couple of weeks. It's been a bit of a slog. Yeah, I haven't bothered.
It honestly, again, it's just like the Trauma catalog. There's, for every 15 movies, there's one that's just like perfectly irreverent. But yeah, it's rough.
Anything else we want to say about Predator Killer of Killer?
Totally worth seeing. I can't wait for the next Predator movie, which is this November.
I'm gonna catch up on all the Predators before that.
I don't think you have to. Just watch
Predator
Prey.
movies.
Just watch Prey.
Prey is wonderful.
Yeah.
Prey.
It's
So
really-
there's Predator. There's Predator 2. There's Predators.
Plural.
Is there just another one that's just Predator?
The Predator.
The Predator.
There's also
The Saga.
if you want to go like off timeline, there's Alien versus Predator, AVP Alien versus Predator,
Hmm.
AVP 2 Requiem.
Yep.
And that's about it. That's
Isn't
all
there
I-
also Aliens versus Predators?
No,
No.
Oh.
only in your dreams.
Okay.
I mean, we all wish, I guess.
Yeah.
Wishes were horses.
Oh,
We'd all
I
be
do-
eating steak.
I do love that they automatically assume it's a Grendel.
Yeah. Yeah, she
the
calls him a
Vikings, yeah.
Grendel King. Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
There's a lot of really cool stuff in this
Yeah,
movie.
man. Even
And-
just like it's the first time that we're introduced to the Predator as an outside presence is we get that wonderful bird's eye view shot of the Vikings and the kid has just failed his test of like killing the guy,
Mhm.
the last survivor. And you're just watching them. And then all of a sudden the wobble comes through of the ship
Mm-hmm.
real close to frame. And you're watching it through the ship as it passes through frame. It's
Also,
so cool.
this isn't really a passive watch.
No,
Well,
definitely
there's a lot
not.
of like subtitles.
Yeah,
first of all.
I
Actually,
tried to watch it passively at first because I was doing stuff around my apartment. And I was like, okay, I need to stop and like sit down
More
and
than
watch
that,
this.
there's a lot of no dialogue.
Yeah.
This is a
Mhm.
The whole
very minimal
second-
dialogue
the
movie.
sword, the second act,
Yeah.
no dialogue.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until the very end when he's like, leaves grow together and fall
But they
alone.
fall alone. You're not alone, brother.
brother. Oh,
I
good.
do have a
Kill me.
question. I have a spoilery question
Okay.
for the second of the vignettes where we're in Edo, Japan, I think, for the samurai bit.
Mm-hmm.
The two brothers are supposed to square off for their pops. And then the one's like, nah, dog, I'm not doing it. And then the other one's like, oh, we're doing this. And
Mhm.
then slices him in the cheek. He runs away forever. He just
Mhm.
leaves. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he's still running. He's just still going. And then time passes. Pops dies. And then the brother decides to come back to
Yeah.
fight the other brother.
Oh,
Why?
Well, it's-
Sibling stuff.
Help me out.
It's just honor. He reclaims his honor by repeating the same wound, and then
He just came to give him the wound. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
basically to
Okay.
tell him like, fuck off.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
I
like-
was always better.
Like he could have killed him, but
Yeah.
didn't.
Did
Yeah.
you watch the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, Dylan, what did you think? I'm sorry we didn't even ask you. I didn't know
Freaking
you
loved
watched it.
Yeah, I
It's
freaking
so
loved it.
Join the convo, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. I'm all the way over here, and I don't
That's
want to
true.
disrupt the flow.
Oh, please.
Yeah. But no, I
We'll flow
loved
to you,
it.
bro.
I loved how each of the predators had like its own like unique look.
Yeah.
Little
Mhm.
puncher thing in the
that was
on the
cool.
shield. Badass.
Oh, that was my favorite bit when she just holds up the shield. And
They all had
Yeah.
cool ass weapons, like new cool weapons.
That we've never seen.
The,
Yeah.
the hooks in the sky. Hooks in the sky.
hooks
Yeah.
in the sky.
And
Those are rad.
Taurus.
I also enjoy this Dan Trachtenberg era of the Predator franchise. Up until now, they've mostly looked the same.
Yeah.
But it's a race with different tribes and ethnicities. So
Mm-hmm.
in the movie Predators, with Oscar winner Adrian Brody.
I didn't know he won an Oscar. If only he made like a 20-minute speech about it.
2 Oscars.
Sorry.
And in total, like 30 minutes worth of speeches. What was I saying? Oh, in that movie, they introduced the idea of tribes when they're all like different hunting tribes and they some different looks and different masks. But in these couple of movies, they're going like full, completely different types of facial features, different like jowls, different like body styles. I think it's awesome. And
it's
then
really cool.
They showed the trailer, or if you've seen the trailer for the next one, he looks completely different, and everybody's just like, I don't like it. I'm like,
people are calling it
different.
Woke.
Yeah,
it's so this Predator's woke for some reason because it's a girl, which it isn't. It isn't a girl. No, it's not.
No. Well, it's
but they're like, oh look, they're making everything.
It's tendrils
female and lame.
Start here instead of down here. That's
man.
So because he doesn't have a 5 head, he's woke. What's going on?
Classic
stuff they think
woke agenda.
Cry out. Yeah.
No,
I love all that. That's great.
Like it's a.
You would love woke Predator.
You would
yeah, I would. I mean, look at me.
First of all, that term,
pink.
That term, woke Predator.
I know.
What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing?
This isn't me.
I will say though, I don't know if I care about the mythology of the Predator and their home world. Like I've tried the comic books and I don't care.
Oh, I don't think I don't think many of the only I've only really read the Alien comics and some of the Predator ones, the recent ones. The only time they're good is when it's an interesting human story around it, like not
but
the
I don't
actual.
care about their.
They kind of exist just to kind of drive the plot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like when you start to think about it, I'm like, why are they so obsessed with hunting? Why?
Yeah.
Why are all of them so obsessed with hunting? Or maybe
are
only
there any scientist predators?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Give me Gremlins too. I want to see like. I want to see.
Do they have like
Bat
where's
Predator?
Miss Predator, like Miss America, but a beauty
Miss
competition?
Predator, yeah.
Have we ever met a female predator, or are they just the hunter, like the gatherers? Have we ever met
Good
like
question.
a family of
I have
predators?
no
Give me
clue.
some of that.
Oh my God, wait.
We've only met the hunters.
Give me baby predators.
You know how in the
Wait a
Star
minute,
Wars
hold up.
Christmas special
Hold
you
up.
get like
Wait.
Chewbacca's
Don't take
family?
that out of context, please.
We've seen predator dogs.
I don't want baby predators.
We've seen predator dogs.
For dogators.
Yeah, they've like little mouths.
You know how in the Star Wars Christmas
no
special
babies.
you get to meet Chewbacca's like whole family?
Yeah,
It's brood.
I
Cringer
want
and
the
fun.
Predator Christmas special where you get to meet.
I would watch the shit out of Predator Christmas special.
I like the new arm predator the weapon has, like a sonic boom gun thing that replaces its hand that was cut off. That was dope.
That was really cool.
So cool.
Brody Quest, y'all? What does that mean?
Adrian Brody.
Adrian? Oh, I see.
Brody Quest.
So, I'm glad you liked it, Dane. Tell the other people to watch the
It's good.
movie. It's great.
It's a really, really
Really
good.
fun.
It's a good sit.
You like this one better than Ballerina, I imagine.
Very much so.
Yeah.
This was
action
like
was better.
economical and efficient storytelling, and it had more emotional weight for me than Ballerina.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Like this is really, really smart screenwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disparate pieces that thematically all reach each other and then culminate in something that makes sense, not only in action, but also thematically.
How'd you feel about the new Mission Impossible?
We'll talk about it in length.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's a wildly flawed movie.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. The way you're talking about Ballerina is the way I feel about the previous.
Someone
Mission
hasn't seen it yet, so
Yeah.
we
I
don't
can
want to
still-
like ruin anything for. I don't
Well,
want
if
to
you get-
paint expectations for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more in line with 7 than 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, did we do it? Are we done? Should we close it out?
Yeah, man. Join us next week. We're going to be talking about Devil May Cry with a special guest.
Yeah, Devil May Cry. So
It's not me,
there's a
I'm not
video
here.
game. There's a anime. There's a updated anime, right?
Yeah. I guess the anime from the 90s came first.
Before the video game?
Yeah, the video game is only like 5-10 years old.
I don't know.
I mean, it's on PlayStation, and that didn't exist in the 90s.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it was anime first.
Sure.
And if it was an anime, we'll do research. But I'm assuming if it was an anime, it's probably a manga at some point too,
Yeah.
way before the video games.
Yeah.
But the new show on Netflix, 8 episodes season, is an adaptation of the video game,
Okay.
from what I understand.
Okay.
Not a remake of all the other stuff.
Gotcha.
So like a little streamlined version,
Okay,
video
cool.
gamey.
Nice.
With a late 90s, early 2000s soundtrack for some reason.
Let me know if you fall asleep.
No, I haven't fallen asleep. I watched the first 4 episodes. I haven't fallen asleep.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, have you?
Great. No, you just have a tendency to fall asleep during anime.
Well, I
animated sequence.
I can't binge animated shows.
Same.
They make me fall asleep.
Yeah.
No matter how good they are, they just the lights flashing and
Same.
stuff. It's basically just like Pavlovian of like, yeah, this is
I do the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
actively
do it.
enjoying something. Oh, I'll tell you what. If you guys are interested in Predator of Killer of Killers and you haven't seen Blue-Eyed Samurai, also on Netflix,
I haven't.
or not also on Netflix, because one's on Hulu, it is awesome.
Mhm.
It is one of the best animated
I've
series
heard this, and I still need to watch it.
ever. It's so good. Highly recommend. And it sort of feels in line with the animation style for Killer of Killers. Highly recommend. God damn, it's so good. Anyway, that's it. We did it. We'll
Yeah.
see you next week for Devil May Cry.
And maybe if I get a chance to see the Dragon Rider Deluxe movie.
How to Train Your Dragon. There
yeah.
it is.
If I get a chance to see that, maybe we'll talk about that too.
I have no interest.
I might go see that with my mom. My
the
mom
cartoons
loves
were
those
good.
movies.
Yeah, the first
My
movie
mom
was
and I
good.
love
Yeah.
the How to Train Your Dragon.
I heard it's good. I still want to see Lilo and Stitch too. So
I don't. Yeah.
that movie.
I've heard iffy things about Lilo and Stitch, but I do.
From Losers.
There's controversy about the ending that I won't spoil.
I heard something about that, and I think it was spoiled for me, but I'm also like, oh, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to spoil it for everybody else, but we can talk about it after we're done.
That's right. Which is now.
It sounds
We did
ballsy.
it.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Thanks so much for
have a good
hanging
night,
out with
everybody.
us. And tomorrow morning, we're hopefully going to do a fresh floppies.
It'll be in your feed this week.
So, all right. We'll talk at you later.
Bye.
Oh, I broke it.
Young John!